Hey guys, update. So, here's what's going on with, this is my last video. So the agency, they came, tried to steal my seeds. Chris did his investigation, and it turns out, I had a big argument with them. They wanted to make what the hell did they want? I forgot. They wanted to, turns out, yeah, Christ did his little investigation or big investigation. I don't know which, but this is what came of it. I woke up, the region priest was there, and he said that the agency wants to make a deal with you. I'm like, what? And he goes, you got two options. Option number one, you give them 5 seeds and they'll give them back in a while. Or option number 2 is they're gonna come take the energy from the seeds out of you. Not the seeds themselves, they stay in me, but they're gonna take the energy off them, channel it through them so they can see what they gotta see. And I'm like, well, what do they gotta see? And he goes, I don't know. But there's something that happened to you that they need to know about. And I'm like, well, they're not taking them, so I guess they're doing the energy thing. Later that day, somewhere along the line, I'm on the computer here, and they're sucking my energy from the seeds. I can actually see like a pearly energy coming off them. It looked like pearl energy. You know how pearl has that color and that effect? Well, that's what it looked like coming off these seeds. And they told me they're taking the energy from the seeds. What do you do? What do you do? Nothing. You can't do nothing. So I bitched and forgot about it. Still got my seeds though. Then Craig's still investigating. He sticks me in this room with all these kids. Now, since the last video, I didn't put this, but I'm on a 16 dream sequence. 16 dreams, man. To make me a better person in St. Lucian. And one of the things Christ did was, and plus, since people are trying to steal my seeds and or hurt me, Christ sticks me in different places, keeps me moving, like little safe places. Christ sticks me in this building where there's 100 kids, like I roughly 13 to 15 years old to 10 years old. The place is full of these kids, and they're all good kids. They're just kids. It's not like a daycare. They all live there. It's like their parents can't take care of them or something, and they go there. Anyway, it's like an apartment building on the ocean. So I'm in there. I woke up there, and I had a dream. Like Christ would move me while I'm sleeping, and put me in there. And he just put me there for a while, but I think it was more than that. He put me in this with these kids, and I'm playing with all these kids, and we're around, and I'm like, I feel like I'm 35 walking around in there, and all these kids are like attention on me, asking me questions and all this stuff, and they got computers and everything, and they're playing. And it's just like recess at school, but all day. And they're all socializing and they're all giggling in the corner. The girl kids are giggling in the corner. Other kids are engaging me and asking me questions about Bigfoot. And they're online with their cell phones. Everybody's got a cell phone. They're all talking. Rich is here. Rich is here. Rich. That type of shit. I wake up and I'm still there. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Where am I? I'm like, Jesus, where did you put me, man? And he's like, he goes, you used to live here for a while. They put you here when we didn't know where to put you. And I'm like, oh man, this is freaking me out. And they're very noisy. Very noisy. So I did some time there. It was pretty fun. He goes, we don't know where to put you at short term, so we stuck you in here where you used to go. And basically, that's it. So I get out of there. They're taking me somewhere else for the rest of the day. And they go, Rich. Somebody, I think it was Christ. He goes, Rich, look, he goes, I know what they wanted. I go, what do they want? The agency people. They wanted to know about your Sasquatch experiences. And I'm like, Sasquatch? I go, you're giving me a line of bullshit. He goes, I go, for real? And he goes, yeah, that's what I understand. They want your what you seen. Now you seen the Sasquatches. Now what I seen was consciously in my head, which comes down to my soul, which is insane illusion. I went through a porthole, and you can see it just somewhere in my past videos. I go through a porthole and I have this. I'm halfway through the porthole in my head, and I see the Sasquatch world. It's another world, another reality, or place where they live. Another illusion. I don't know. I don't know. But it was fucking real. It was real. As real as you're talking to me. Anyway, that experience I've had it like 10 times, but I only remember consciously once I went through there. And I made a video about it. I've also, that's when Tia came. Tia was spying on me and saying illusion. You can go back and watch that video. This just recently happened. And Tia is a Sasquatch, a soul in the astral. And they're just, if not more powerful and better there at concealment. Anyway, I caught him. I visually saw him. I was in Christ's manger when it happened. Me and Christine. Now, Christine denies seeing it. Christine was helping me do something, buy some shoes and socks or something. And behind the tree come a Sasquatch peeking out at me. And I pointed it out to Christine. She claims she didn't see it, but I know she fucking did because she jumped 3 goddamn feet when she saw it. But I ain't gonna put it on her, so hey, you deny it, more power to you. Have a good day. Don't care. So that happened. Then I had another one where I was in the illusion and I saw a Sasquatch running down a hill. Then I had another one. I had 5 or 6 interactions with Tia. Now Tia is a Sasquatch that took a liking to me. And he says he's been following me for years, like lifetimes. The Christ I was with at the time, he said, yeah, because he went and talked to Tia, because he needed to talk to the Sasquatch, Tia, before it was accepted, because anything can happen in the illusion. So he wanted to go and make sure it was real. He came back and told me, yeah, it's real. And he goes, now take me to the porthole. So I took him, I put I sort of remembered how I got there, and I took him to that area of where I went. I don't know how to explain it. I know what happened. I know how I didn't make the portal. My seeds did that. My spirit did that. Made the portal. I took him back and I recreated it. And I said it happened here, like this, in the middle of nowhere, in the blackness of the astral world. Illusion. I don't know how I did it. Anyway, he knew how to do that stuff. Portal shit. So he went, walked through the porthole and disappeared. Christ did. So I don't know what the hell happened in there. He won't tell me. But he wasn't hurt, injured, or even upset. He came out like he came in. Blew him away. But I don't know. Now this is all in the astral world. All of it. Now I've had experiences here on Earth that were all Sasquatch related. Rock throwing, banging. My uncle saw one nearly wiped out in his car and killed his whole family because one ran out in front of him and I was in the car behind him. But I never did see the Sasquatch. But he's a hunter, and you can take your word. He saw what he saw. All right. So anyway, yes, man. I've in the astral world, a long time ago when I was 10 years old, I didn't even. I just ended up beside the Sasquatch, standing there. I thought it was a tree until it stepped out in front of me, and I saw a foot and a leg and a thigh covered in hair. And I fucking looked up, and all I seen was arm and chest, and that was it. And I, in the middle of the bush, in the middle of the night, and I woke up my body. Now I know that was an astral travel. Who that was of Tia, I have no idea. I was 10 years old when that happened, and I didn't know nothing. It was 10 years old. The same time I had that experience is when my uncle saw one run out in front of the car and he almost crashed. That experience, we were going to Como Lake, Chapleau, Ontario, up near there. Almost crashed, and I was blown away because he said he almost hit a Bigfoot. I was like, fucking, and I missed it. I was upset. I was really upset because I wanted to see this. Well, about 2 nights after, in the cabin, in the middle of 200 miles in a bush, I go astral travel to the Bigfoot. And that's how it works. Same trip, 2 or 3 days apart. Both these experiences happen. So now I'm dealing with Tia in the astral. So Christ knows more than I do about Tia in the Sasquatch world. Okay? Now I've talked to Tia consciously, laying in bed. My kids are screaming, "Peaches is coming! Peaches is coming!" That's code word for Tia. So when that happens, I go to where I was supposed to, and I'm in the woods in the illusion, and I sit in front of a log, great big log, dividing. This is my side, that's your side. So Tia comes, we talk, we have chit chat, stupid things. How's it going? What are you doing? But it's all, I can make a video about it, but I'm not right now. If there's some interest in this, yeah, I'll do it. I don't care. But I made videos about it, so you can go watch them. But this is about the agency. They wanted to know about what I seen, my experiences were, and they decided Christ is telling me they need my seeds to get the experiences. I go, I can fucking show them experiences. I go, every experience I had, except the one where I went, the most important one, where I went through the porthole, Christ didn't see it. The guy I was with. And he was the guy who went through the porthole to confirm what I experienced. So figure that shit out. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, he goes, they wanted your experiences with Tia. They wanted your experiences when you went through the porthole. Those are the only experiences I had, other than the one at Como Lake, the Chapleau, and my uncle almost hitting one, where I was in the astral world. So, I don't know what they wanted, but he said they wanted your experiences with the Sasquatch. And I'm like, whatever. And Christine, when I was with Christine, there in St. Lucian, there's little machines, like telephone booths. And it says socks, underwear, t-shirt, the basic life things. $3.50. What size you want? This is like Amazon. But you could buy a whole set of clothes, the basics. You said, okay, you put your fucking quarter in, and you get a set of clothes and underwear and socks and shoes. It just materializes in this little box. Bing! There it is. How it works, how they do it, I don't know. Anyway, we were there, and I was buying some shoes because I needed new shoes. And there's a tree behind. And I don't know how to run this machine, so Christine's doing it. All of a sudden, this Sasquatch at the tree trunk sticks his head out. And I'm like, and I hit Christine, I go, at the count of 3, take a look at the tree. And look, you'll see, there's a face. I go, don't look right now. And I go, 1, 2, 3. And she looked over at the tree, and she's like, and she jumped. She claims that never happened. She claims she didn't see shit. But she did. Fine, whatever. I don't care. She's a teenage girl. A lot of heat's coming down on her. I get it. I ain't gonna fucking force the issue. Say what you want. Deflect the information. You're still a normal person. And that's the way she likes it. And that's the way. And my sister went through the same thing with the aliens here on Earth. She'll fucking deny it. But me and her talking by ourselves, she don't. She basically says, I couldn't fucking take it anymore. So I denied the whole thing. I don't fucking talk about it. I'm like, oh, gotcha. So I don't push the issue. People can deal with it. Some people can deal with it. Some people can't. And it's peer pressure. It's what your friends think. It's what the community thinks. It's what the Christians think. It's what they think. They shut you up one way or the other. Same thing is going on. Me, I don't give a fuck. You think I'm an asshole for seeing Sasquatch? Do you want to go fight? Where is this going? Where is this going? Why you call me an asshole? Because I see UFOs and I can do this shit and I can put you in the fucking moon right now if I wanted to. Do you think I give a fuck what you say with your little peer pressure bullshit? Be it Jesus, the agency, or whatever. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck off. You got nothing. I'm like, well, fuck you. And then the agency is like, Christ tells me that's what the agency wants, your experiences. So they take the energy, they take all this stuff. I wake up in the morning. Now, last night I went to bed. They stuck me with another Christ. See, Christ knows Christ. So Christ is doing the investigation, whatever the hell he's doing. Put me with his other Christ, and I'm in his house. And this place is like a fucking mansion. So I'm laying in this bed. They're putting me to sleep. I'm waiting to go to sleep. My kids are there. the Christ that lives there, his kids are there. They're running around, they're playing, talking to me. You don't know me, but I'm here. I live here, and I'm okay. It's all right. We're all having a good time. And I don't know any of these people. I can hear my kids up higher, but I'm down here, so I don't know what's going on, man. And Christ plays the banjo. Well, I'm like, cool. I'll listen to some banjo music. Put me to sleep with the banjo, Christ. Anyway, I fall asleep to the banjo. Then, it's a place to sleep, and it's keeping me safe from the agency, and it's keeping me safe from the people that want to smoke me in the head for no fucking reason. So, well, I'm not paying attention all the time. So people come up and fucking hit you with a baseball bat across the head. That's what they do. Anyway, people that are pissed off at you for some fucking reason. But when I was with them little kids, we were all talking Sasquatch and ETs. They were all asking me because they follow me, and they like to know that stuff. And I'm telling them I'm in the meat world. I'm a meat guy, but you see the soul. You see me as one of you, but I'm a meat guy in a body. That's why when I get up and wake up and do my day in the meat world, you think I fall asleep. So I disappear. I'm in the school with all these kids or whatever the hell it is, and I'm laying in bed. And they can see me, talk to me, and I can get up and run around with them. But when I fall asleep here, I'm laying in bed there, I'm laying in bed here. When I fall asleep, my soul goes, disappears. Then I come back and I wake up. I'll come back to that place, or I stay there and get up and run around and play with them all night, which is what I did that time. This time, I come back and wake up. They still see me. They think I'm one of them. I am one of them, but it's all about perception. They see me, and I go, look, I gotta get up and go poop, so I'm gonna disappear. But I'm in the meat world, and I can still hear you. And they go, oh, really? You're in the meat world? I go, have you ever been in the meat world? We don't even know what that is. They don't even fucking know. They don't even know. They know, but they don't know because they've never been on Earth in a body. So I have to go through all that conversation. 50 fucking kids. And finally I just said, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. That was that experience. Sorry for flipping flopping between 2 days, but it's hard to get out. So here I am. I wake up in Banjo Jesus world. I'm asleep there all night. And they put me there under threat of the agency, or, yeah, the agency. Yeah. These agency people. I wake up and there's two heads right here. I wake up on my back, sleeping. There's two people staring down into my seats, and one of them's pointing. And I go, oh, could be good people, could be bad people. I don't fucking know. Then all of a sudden, I realize Elizabeth, Julie, Angela, and Tina are not chirping in my head. Christ is not chirping. Other people ain't chirping. It's totally silent. Something's wrong, get the fuck out. So I just started flying. Took off into the illusion. Don't even care where I'm going. So I just flying, I'm flying, and I get up immediately out of bed. I still got my earplugs in so I can hear what's going on. Then Julie and Tina and all them come. And I'm going, what the hell were those two guys staring at my seats? And they were trying to help you. They were counting them to make sure they were all there. And I go, okay. I overreacted, but getting a baseball bat in the head and people after your seats, I'm sorry. And I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't hear you. You were being quiet deliberately, I guess. Whatever. I'm flying. I'm getting the hell out of there. And I'm going to the bathroom. They're saying in my head, the girls, I'm in reality now. This just happened this morning. Christ said that. What the hell did he say? Jesus Christ. I can't fucking remember. I woke up at 6, it's 8 o'clock. So it's only been 2 hours, right? I can't remember. They wanted to know. Oh, we got a report from the agency. Hey, Rich, this is Christ. I got a report from the agency. So this is Christ's manger I'm in right now. I'm in his manger, so he's talking to me. I go, what? What's the report? And he goes, the agency determined that the creatures do not exist. Meaning Sasquatch. In the illusion. Meaning the spirit world illusion. If you don't know that there's illusions mean different illusions, because everything's an illusion. He could be talking about Earth. Earth is an illusion. He could be talking about to them. Don't ask me why they say that. I don't know. I never asked. I just tell them that fucking word drives me nuts. Or when I enter the illusion, the astral world, and I can talk to the kids in the school and in St. Illusion, well, I leave the St. Illusion and go into the illusion to see Squatch. Now, the illusion, that's what I call the illusion, the astral world, but it's not as, okay, you got St. Lucia City right here, and you're in there living. But you leave the city and you go into outer space. Well, that's the illusion. But there's no stars. It's just blackness forever. That's the way I see it. You leave the city, you go into the illusion, so you're up here in the middle of blackness, and anything can happen. Well, I leave it, and boom, I'm going to see Tia, and I'm in a forest. But it's just a consciousness surrounding you of the forest. As far as you can see, bright sunshine, birds, bugs, everything. But the Sasquatch created that in the illusion so he could run around. Now imagine a porthole opening up. Poor Sasquatch comes through, and all of a sudden he comes through. He ain't even thinking. He creates a forest subconsciously. So I end up there and go to the forest to meet Tia in the illusion. Do you get it? So I meet Tia. He comes through the fucking porthole. I meet Tia. The agency just determined none of it's real. And I go, oh yeah? I go, Jesus, you don't drink the Kool-Aid, do you? And he goes, I'm just giving you a report. And I go, who the fuck they are? Hillary Clinton? You know? I go, who the hell does the agency think they are? Fucking Hillary Clinton? I go, you expect me to believe that shit? He goes, I know. And then Tina jumps in. She goes, Rich, we know the truth. But they need an excuse because it's getting out of control. People in St. Lucia have been seeing Sasquatches peeking at them, tree peekers sort of thing. So they all got paranoid. They had to do their little fucking stupid investigation on you, which was stealing your seeds. They wanted to do it quietly where you wouldn't notice. And then they had to put over their report saying Sasquatch doesn't exist. Exactly what they do here on Earth. Exactly what they're doing with the war in the Ukraine. Every goddamn thing you see on TV. Exactly what these fucking agency people are doing. And so I go, I ain't changing my tune. I ain't confusing my experiences with their bullshit propaganda. Yeah, I go, Fuck them. They're just as bad as fucking Hillary Clinton, and I ain't fucking doing it. And she goes, well, I understand you can keep doing what you want. And I go, good. I ain't fucking stopping. And that has been the last 2 days of me. That's the update. And the only thing the agency guys that were trying to steal my seeds wanted to know was my experiences with the Sasquatch. And there wasn't that many. But I think it's about going through that porthole and the Sasquatch coming here and talking to me. They wanted to watch the whole. They didn't even have to do that. Christ has got it all. It's on the fucking internet. There. What I seen. Well, not the porthole, but the tree peeker. That went on the news. Christ put it on the fucking news. And all hell broke loose. And that was a year ago. And it's starting to come back around because other people are starting to report it. Things like that. In St. Lucian. So the only one who said anything about Sasquatch was me, and Christ put it out to the public on the news. Which brings in the agency. They stole my seeds 10 times, and I had to get them back. And I don't know. That's what was going on. So I don't know, guys. Talk to you later. If I get more, I'm supposed to do a video interview, get together today. Dan or somebody, I don't know. But I'll let you know. Maybe we'll get a good show tonight if I talk to somebody. All right. Later.